How y'all doing?
Hey friends, how are you doing? It has been a while, about 3 months or so. I don't know if you've noticed or not. Let me just start off by saying that I want to use this video to kind of give an update on where I've been the past few months. Also kind of like to talk about where I want to take this channel in the future, as well as just kind of be that relatable person talking about what almost everybody's going through right now. It's a very, very crazy time. There's a lot of change going on. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video because I will be sharing what I've kind of done to pull myself out of this funk that I've been in for 3 months, and also just kind of again to talk about like the fun and exciting things that I have coming up for my channel. Okay, so during the first half of quarantine, I feel like I was on a roll. I was loving my schedule, I was loving my channel, I was having so much fun, and like I really was like, yes, this is for me, this is what I was supposed to be doing. One of the last videos that I did was about how I gained 20 pounds in like the first 3 months of quarantine, and a good amount of you seem to resonate with that. It did like pretty well compared to like what I've been seeing on my channel. Then I posted an update video talking about how I had gained like another 3 pounds. I was just kind of giving an update there, and then after that video I just kind of shut down. I had my 24th birthday on July 4th, and my lovely family, my boyfriend got my family to all chip in together, and they got me the Canon G7X Mark II camera, which if you don't know what that is like the vlogging camera that like every vlogger uses, every YouTuber. I got it and I was like so surprised. I didn't think that it would happen. I kind of felt like the pressure was on, and when I'm under pressure, I like to think I do well under pressure, but I just kind of shut down a little bit, and that's kind of what happened. I was like, oh my god, like this is real now. Like I have this camera and I'm supposed to do something with it, and I just, yeah, I don't know. It was a difficult place for me because gaining 20 pounds really fast is like quite a thing. You definitely notice it on yourself, and you start to like feel like you lose your identity a little bit, and that really sucks to say because I know that like I'm so much more than my weight and my body and all that kind of stuff, but it's a blow. Like it's very difficult to deal with for some people. And so I kind of shut down. I was like, I'm filming videos, I'm watching it back, I'm editing it, watching that back, and then I'm just like, you just look at yourself all day long and just pick apart all the things that you don't like, and it gets to be a lot. And like, it just didn't feel like it was something that I could do, and I wasn't feeling very inspired. I didn't have any more video ideas. I kind of got into that mindset that was like, I have pretty much no self-confidence right now. I don't want to be seen by even like my family, so why am I going to put myself in front of a camera and like share my life and that kind of thing? And you know, when you like feel insecure, at least for me, I start to really doubt myself. I think that like nobody's gonna want to hear anything that I have to say. I'm not credible. I had even filmed one of the 2-week Chloe Ting workout challenges. I was really excited because I was like, this video is blowing up everywhere. If I can jump in on that, this would probably do amazing things for my channel. So I was super excited. I did the challenge, and I even talked about it in other videos, and watching those workouts back was really painful. Just kind of seeing like how out of shape I'd gotten it and how big I've gotten. And I didn't end up getting any results during the challenge, and that's because I already worked out that much. It wasn't that big of a difference for me. I'm still overeating. So that was really disheartening, and I didn't want to share it, and then I just lost my spark. And then over the past few months, as all this kind of stuff was happening, I was really lacking self-confidence, couldn't really figure out how to fix this. I know all the things to do, but I wasn't applying them properly. I was letting myself down, and now here we are, another 15 pounds later, and in the past like 6 months I've gained 35 pounds. And to be completely honest with you, I feel pretty unrecognizable to myself, and just like, who is that person like looking back at me in the mirror? And who is this person that can't wear the same clothes that she was wearing a couple months ago? It's a really, really like difficult and weird thing to navigate. So all that being said, I have decided to get over myself. Be there for anybody who is going through the same things as me. I just kind of wanted to like share my experience these past few months and how I went from like completely shut down to back on camera like 3 months later, getting back into the groove of things. So I had to do a lot of mental work to be here right now doing this. So I thought I would kind of share that, and then maybe that can help you in your like day-to-day if you're really struggling with COVID, quarantine, weight gain, that kind of thing. Also, just so you're aware, I am still in quarantine. It's been like 6 months now, at least, I don't even know. Cases are starting to go back up here in Toronto. They announced, I think, that we're in our second wave, so we gotta do this all over again. Got a little bit of freedom this summer, but being immunocompromised, it's just too much of a risk for us to go out and do things that everybody else was doing. Not to mention I didn't want to be one of the people that were contributing to the problem. So I'm just gonna go through kind of like the steps that I went through to get me back to this point. And I don't know, maybe you can like write down any ideas for yourself, because I am so determined. I want to lose this weight and also just focus on my overall health, and I will talk a lot more about that in future videos. But for today, I'm just kind of wrapping my head around the like coping with this 35-pound weight gain. Rewind back to July. The first thing I started to do was read books. I'm gonna do a whole video on these books that I've read this summer that have changed my life. So I'm just gonna briefly touch on that. I read books. I read like self-help books, like spiritual healing books, autoimmune disease books, some nice like motivating content. Like, I'm sure you've heard of Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Everybody's talking about it. I'm in the middle of that one right now. Just kind of learning how to practice affirmations, how to replace my negative thoughts with positive thoughts whenever possible. Learning how my mindset can really affect my health and the way that I was feeling and the way that I am feeling. But like I said, I will definitely be making another video to talk about that in a lot more detail. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell right beside it so that you don't miss that from me. But definitely highly recommend read some books, get inspired in any way, read whatever you like. So the next thing that has really helped me is recreating and improving like my self-care routine. And I'm not just talking about your typical like pamper day, like face masks, body scrubs, nice bath. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that you know you have to do, but you just like don't want to, or you slack in those areas, but you know that these are the things that you should be doing to like have the best quality of life. The way it kind of happened is that I actually went to the dentist for like my routine cleaning, and it kind of reminded me that I'm not really taking the best care of my oral health. I think a lot of people really slack in that department because you're like, whatever, I brush my teeth, I'm fine. But I learned a lot about how your oral health has a huge role the rest of your body. So I just thought it was really important to start creating that routine again and just kind of like showing myself that I'm taking care of myself. So now I'm flossing every single night, water flossing because I have extremely tight teeth. That's recommended by my dentist. I am brushing for the full 2 minutes, and then I tongue scrape, and then also doing a mouthwash, and then I'll follow that with like my full updated skincare routine. Doing this started to like motivate me to be my best self. So these tiny little things of like taking care of myself and prioritizing myself, my health and well-being, they really start to motivate you. They give you the momentum to be like, okay, I can do this. So now I've got this down. How else can I optimize myself? The next thing that happened, Chris and I realized that we were kind of just like floating through every day. Every day felt like Groundhog Day. Like, wake up, it's the exact same day all over again. Especially for me, because I'm not working. I haven't been working since March. I was sitting around the entire day. Either I'd be reading or watching YouTube videos or TV or whatever, like who knows what, not being productive whatsoever, starting to get extremely miserable. So we decided to like set something in place that we could be excited about together to motivate ourselves, just to feel like we have a purpose, like we're actively working towards improving our health. Chris also has experienced some weight gain that he's not super in love with, and he wants to kind of be on this journey with me, which is very helpful. So that is definitely an advantage that I have for sure. I did start a new workout program that I'm currently loving. I started at the same time as Chris, and that was really fun and exciting for us. It's called 10 Rounds. It's on Beachbody On Demand. It is a boxing program, and I'm loving it because it's really challenging my mind and my body. I'm halfway through and I have nothing but good things to say about it. So that's been something that's been really huge. I already exercised almost every single day, but adding in something that I'm excited about that's like mentally and physically challenging is like really exciting for me. So I highly recommend finding something for you that you enjoy doing. Like, just get up. If you're working from home, you need to be doing something to counteract like all of your sitting all day long. And like, don't put pressure on yourself, but try to just like dance around your living room for a bit. Turn your music up, dance around, like ignore what is going on in the world right now. Do some yoga, some light stretching, go for a walk, like anything like that. Just try to remove yourself from the day and then move your body. So we decided we wanted to go for a walk every night, just to kind of like get ourselves outside and then also to move in a little bit more of a gentle way. But we very quickly realized that we both do not like these walks. Like, it's just not enjoyable for us. We're just not walking, running people. Like, maybe if I had a really cool hike to do or something like that, but yeah, we just weren't into it. So we decided to invest a little bit of money, and we picked up an elliptical from Facebook Marketplace, and that was game changing. Like, every single day since we got that like a month ago, I have done like 15 to 20 minutes on the elliptical every single morning. It's really helped bust some fatigue problems that I've been experiencing in the mornings. And when it's nighttime and I'm like super like anxious, maybe I ate something that didn't make me feel very good, I feel restless because I was kind of like sitting around all day, I would literally just put my shoes on, hop on the elliptical for 15 minutes, and I worked out all of the anxiety in my body, and it was incredible. So I highly recommend looking into something like that if you're able to. I know it's a little bit difficult. We got this elliptical for like 200 bucks, so we split that in half. I paid 100, he paid 100, and I definitely think it was a good investment for us, so something to evaluate for yourself. So now, if you're still here, a really cool thing happened in the middle of this whole process. One day I decided to check my YouTube analytics and kind of see like if anything had happened with any of my videos while I was away, just kind of like check in. And I realized that one of my videos, the one I just talked about, like the gaining 20 pounds in quarantine video, had actually hit over 1,000 views. And I was very surprised, and I'm reading all the comments, and people are saying they literally typed in, "I gained 20 pounds in quarantine," and found my video. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, because that means YouTube like picked up one of my videos, and it also means that people are out there going through the exact same things as me, and they enjoyed watching my video, and it's just really cool. So that happened, and then all of a sudden I was getting like 100 views a day for a little bit, and now we're up to today, and I think today I'm gonna hit 2.5k views, which is so crazy to me because most of my videos have like 79 views. I thought it was crazy when my multiple sclerosis video had like 600, and now I'm at like 2.5k, and people are watching other videos on my channel too, so my views over like the month are like 3,000. Like, it's pretty crazy to me. I don't know if you think that's cool or not, but it's a pretty big deal to me. So having that happen and seeing that really started to build up the confidence in myself to be like, wow, people are interested in my videos, people are interested in what I'm going through right now, and maybe I can be that person for people, that they can see my experience and maybe I can help them deal with it the way that I'm dealing with it. I don't know, I just kind of, it's just really cool. It's really exciting and motivating. So all of that being said, I am now maintaining my weight, finally. The weight gain has stopped, hopefully for good. Well, I've been maintaining like 238 for a few weeks now, about a month or so, so I'm feeling good about that. So now I feel like I can finally start going in the right direction, Now hopefully I can go from here back down here. I've spent the last 5+ years hiding my body from the world, and I'm just like so over it. So I'm gonna try my best to be vulnerable and step out of my comfort zone, be this person for you that can help you through this process, because I would kill to have somebody like this there for me. So hopefully I can be that for you. I want to try to like share what I'm eating, my new like healthy mindset about food, a new healthy mindset about life. I want to do like celebrity diets. I want to try workout challenges. I want to show all of that, and I want you to see me go through this process and experience this like success with me, because how fun is that? Like, you don't feel alone. It's so nice. I also want to emphasize and remind myself that my entire life is not about weight loss. It's not only about my fat loss journey, and I have a lot more to share if you're interested in that. So I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis last year. I have a couple of videos on that I can link down below in case you want to see them. But right now my priority has really been trying to learn how to naturally heal myself, trying to deal with the things that I've been experiencing, the symptoms and side effects from my lovely medication. Just kind of how I'm going through all this process. I feel like that could be helpful for some people. The other videos that I posted have proved that for me, so definitely I can talk about that and some other really exciting things. If you didn't know, I do live in downtown Toronto. Right now I live just on like the outskirts of downtown, so I'm in downtown, but just like a couple streets away from like the action, all the fun. This apartment is not my apartment. I am currently like house sitting for like my aunt, like a very close family friend, and so we've been staying, and it's all her furniture. She's coming back anytime now. I'm really excited because next year we're going to be moving into a new apartment, and we're going to go right downtown, we're pretty sure. So it's going to be really exciting to share like apartment hunting videos, an empty apartment tour. Chris and I have absolutely zero furniture ourselves. Before this apartment, we lived in a fully furnished apartment, so we haven't had to buy anything ever. So next year, starting January, we're probably gonna start searching for our new like first pieces of furniture. I get to pick stuff that's my taste. I'm so excited to have a space that fully feels like mine for the first time, and like put my heart into it, and I'm so excited for that. And I also think that could be really interesting for you. You could see me, hopefully this thing is over by then. We'll see what the state of the world is like, but I think it'll be really cool to have more downtown content. I know people love seeing that kind of stuff. Plus, if everything goes okay, I was supposed to go to London and Paris this past year. It's been postponed twice now, and so hopefully everything's okay and we get to go next year, and that would be amazing footage. We want to plan a trip to California if the States gets a lot less scary. Yeah, so just like a lot of exciting things to come, at least my opinion. I am also an aspiring actress. I've kind of put that like on the back burner for a little bit while I'm dealing with all of these things, but anytime now I could be getting back into that, and I think that could be really cool. I feel like there's so many different parts of me that you may be interested in, so highly recommend you sticking around. That was a lot. Thank you so much if you stayed until the end. If you did stay till the end, go to the comments, comment Abby's back, and thank you again so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.